As I slowly grow out of childhood, I've realized how hard it is to stay innocent. The world is scary, and growing up can mean familiarizing yourself with dangers that make even the most enjoyable things seem tainted and gross. I miss the days when I could just like something, be obsessed with it, purely and without any compromise or ill will. The days when I could watch movies like Harry Potter and not think about the other stuff. It might have been an ignorant sort of bliss, but it was calm nonetheless. Simple joy that only a child could find in something. As a kid, I used to be able to make that connection with almost any piece of media. There was so much for me to discover back then, and every new discovery felt special and made me feel special. And miraculously, as tainted as my adult enjoyment of some things can be, several of the movies and video games that I interacted with during those years of my life still fill me with that simple bliss when I return to them today. They are incredibly important to me and are my connection to a more magical time. They are time capsules of an era without danger. I feel like you have to hang on to those things in your life. Those things that, whether they be media or not, just serve to keep you happy. Those things that make you smile when you think about them. Those things that remind you what unbridled glee and passion can feel like. Those things that make you want to stand out in an open field and scream that I love Mission Impossible! Yeah! Mission Impossible, more than anything in the world, just makes me happy. And honestly, I don't really know why. It's just everything about it. They are easily my strongest connection to that simple fun and excitement of my younger years, and I wouldn't trade it for the world. Nothing makes me feel like a kid like a 60-year-old flying a helicopter. And finally, there's a new movie coming out this year! Seriously, I have been anxiously awaiting Mission Impossible 7 for 5 years. And when I say waiting, I more so mean impatiently pacing. Tom Cruise style. The excitement I felt waiting for the previous movie to arrive was maybe the most fun I've had in my entire life, and the dread that I have felt waiting for this new one, let's just say that this level of hype is dangerous to maintain. I mean, I know it's a movie or whatever, but I like it. You have no idea what it means to me when I say that there's a new Mission Impossible coming out in 6 months! It's real! It's happening! I can't wait. I just want to be in the movie.
A new Mission Impossible movie is releasing in exactly 6 months, and your love of the first 6 entries is too strong to safely last you that amount of time without causing happiness-induced internal combustion. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to recreate your favorite stunt from all 6 Mission Impossible movies 1 month at a time. This message will self-destruct.
That's right, 1 at a time for the next 6 months, I will be recreating my favorite scene from each of these movies. This is my chance to prove my explosive, innocent love for these movies, which is apparently something that I feel the need to do. And of course, in full Mission Impossible style, I will not be using any special effects or CGI or stunt doubles or anything. I'm gonna do this for real. Let's start with the first movie. The original Mission Impossible has a lot of cool stuff that I would love to recreate. But amongst so many other fun moments, there are 2 big action set pieces. The first is the iconic CIA heist where Tom Cruise hangs from the ceiling and wishes he remembered to wear antiperspirant. This might as well be the most recognizable part of the entire series. It's pretty cool, but for that reason, it is a little overplayed. I'd rather do my other favorite scene, which is at the end, where he fights a helicopter while hanging onto the outside of a train while it goes down a tunnel. Woo! Alright, here comes our train. All we gotta do is hop right on. Okay, so maybe I can't do that. While Tom Cruise does do all of his own stunts, he does them professionally, with time, resources, and talent that I don't really have. So unfortunately, no, I'm not going to be able to do this during this series. So instead, I will turn my attention to the smaller scenes. Everyone talks about the big stuff. That's what these movies are known for. but I appreciate the little things just as much. And every time I watch the first movie, there's a specific small moment where I watch and go, whoa, how'd he do that? Look at this! Near the beginning of the first movie, he's gotta get over this gate really fast, so he does this like ninja move to get over it and then runs away. What? This has always mesmerized me. It's so quick and smooth and effortless. So even though it is simple, I've always wanted to try it, see if it's actually possible. So for real now, let's go do a Mission Impossible stunt.
All right, let's do this. Let's just start an attempt, right? Let's do it. So the way he does it, he goes left, right, left. I kind of use his left arm to pull him over. And the thing that I want to replicate is the swinging of the feet. That's the real cool part to me. His feet are really high up. Left, right, left. Woo! And then you run. Ooh, that was kind of it.
Just like Tom Cruise.
Yes, thank you. I would have worn like a proper suit, but it's like 30 degrees out. I think I kind of got it. Like, is that? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of simpler than I thought.
I prepared the stunt, yes! And now it is time to do the impossible. I want to be in Mission Impossible. Could you even tell that was me? Seamless editing. I know you aren't looking for one, Mr. Cruz, but if you need a stunt double. As cool as this no doubt was, I did expect it to take longer to master. It looks so impressive, but I was able to do it in about 10 minutes. Is this just an easy stunt? Or maybe I have Mission Impossible powers. But you have probably been questioning the coolness of this entire time. Why, when trying to recreate a cool thing from an action series known for cool things, have I put so much time, effort, and thought into hopping a fence? You probably don't understand why I think this is noteworthy at all. But that's my point. I love these movies. A lot. Very intensely. And I appreciate the smaller moments just as much as I appreciate the bigger ones. Mission Impossible just makes me happy. And I don't really know why. I don't even really care why. It just does. It does. It makes me so happy. And even recreating this triumph over a 6-foot transparent wall just brings me back to that childhood feeling of the first time I saw this movie. It's really cool. I am thrilled to say that I got to do this. I did a Mission Impossible thing. So I hope that you too find some time to go back to your childhood in a way. Maybe it's through a movie, but it can be through anything. Maybe it's a person for you, or a food, or a place. Anything that just makes you excited, for whatever reason that might be. I hope that you go ahead and let yourself nerd out about it a little. Obsess over the little things that, while not important in the grand scheme of life, just make you happy anyway. Because you deserve that. Because I don't know, I don't mean to be on like a high horse or anything. I know I'm barely an adult, but I just tried it and I think it's pretty cool. And of course, please join me next month when I continue my mission and recreate my favorite scene from Mission Impossible 2. Wait, that's the bad one.
Oh, that wasn't it.